Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of my Pokemon Fire Red playthrough. In the last episode, we started exploring Mount Moon, where we found out that Team Rocket were being shady and doing Team Rocket related things. Those of you who have played this game will know exactly what I'm on about. Did you come to explore the cave too? The other thing that happened was Saint, our Bulbasaur, evolved into Ivysaur, which means that we now have a first stronger team member. For the rest of this episode, we're going to hopefully make it through Mount Moon. We've still got a fair ways to go. Well, as Mount Moon is kind of like a dungeon, you've just got nothing but Rattatas. I'm going to switch out to Andy, because Andy is also very close to a level up. And I'm pretty sure that Andy will evolve after his level 18. I know it's between 16 to 18, I just forget where. Ouch. Critical hit's no fun. Unless I'm the one getting it, of course. Right, that should be level 18. I hope it is. Cool. I do have to wait to the end of the battle before he will evolve. Looks like you're getting another one. Okay, he didn't use Supersonic at least, so that's a relief, because I prefer not to hit myself again. Losing stinks. It's so uncool. There we go. Andy is evolving. Which is honestly really handy, because when he evolves into Pidgeotto, which is what he's evolving into now, he gets a lot of better moves. Now, one thing that I want to mention, the 3 Pokemon on my team that I plan on using for the rest of the playthrough, this is going to be the 3 Pokemon that I have. I won't be adding another one for a while, is what I mean. So my 4th team member is not going to be for a long time. Your Andy evolved into Pidgeotto. So that's why I'm not too worried about leveling Andy up at the moment. Or, not Andy, Henry, the Nidoran. Because they're going to be the 3 Pokemon that I have on my team for most of this early game. Whoa, you shocked me. Oh, you're just a kid. Hiker Marcos would like to battle Marco. Right, hikers tend to have rock or ground types, so if you see a hiker, I'd highly recommend putting in a water or grass type Pokemon. They sometimes have fighting types though, so don't let them deceive you. He's just got Geodudes. We'll be okay then. Ideally, I would like Saint to learn a new grass move, because I like Vine Whip, but not when it's my only grass type attacking move. And Onix. So you're basically Brock, but better, is what you're telling me. Except his Pokemon are weaker than Brock's is, so... You can actually find an Onix in here. We haven't seen one yet, but oh well. Didn't get a new move. Wow, shocked again. And the last item on this floor is up here, which I know is... Oh, never mind, it is the Moonstone. That's how forgetful I am. I thought that was just a regular potion. I guess they put the Moonstone in a place where people would actually find it. Now, this is the correct way to go to leave Mount Moon. Oh. Apparently a Paris wants to battle me. Paris. One of the worst Pokemon in the whole game. I kid you not. Lackluster stats. Horrible ability. And it's paralyzed me. Good thing I have a Paralyze heal, because I'd rather not deal with that. Yep, that's what Paralyze can do. It makes it so you have a chance of not moving. So I'm going to immediately be getting rid of it. Yeah, Paris is genuinely one of the worst Pokemon in the whole of Generation 1. Will I be using it on my team? Absolutely not. Saint was cured of paralysis. If only it was that easy in real life. Right, floor 2. So, we can go down here, but I believe there's an item at the top. Okay, I'm going to start running away from wild encounters. I'm very low on PP, and I don't have any items to restore my PP. And if that happens, then I won't be able to beat this in, well, 2 goes. A revive. Oh, that's a really nice item. So if a Pokemon faints, you can use it, and it gets half of its health back. So if you're in a rough situation in a battle, you could revive a Pokemon, and therefore you can use it again. Oh, go away, Zubat. Zubat is also on the list of things not invited to my birthday party. I've got a Team Rocket Grunt here who I'm not allowed to fight apparently because Zubat wants to get in the way again. Little kids shouldn't be messing around with grown-ups. It could be bad news. Ah yes, every generic villain ever. Another Rattata. I'm going to use Tackle. Oh, I didn't do half its health. I'm using Diamond this time. Okay, Saint is getting hit quite a bit. This could be an issue. Sandshrew. That's weak to grass, so I prefer to keep Saint in. I'm in trouble though. I've got 2 Vine Whips left, and I've still got a long ways to go. There's another sort of major battle. I'm steamed! There's a sort of major battle, but not really at the same time. No, I learnt my lesson last time. I'm not fighting you. Yeah, the main reason why Paris has got a lot of hate recently is because of Pokemon Legends Arceus of all games, where every Paris under the sun in that game just wants to kill their player. Even though it's a tiny little crab that if you set it on fire with a magnifying glass, it will die instantly. Oh yeah, did I also mention that Paris has 2 4x weaknesses? And its ability makes it take even more damage from one of them? We, Team Rocket, shall find the fossils. Reviving Pokemon from them will earn us huge riches. Sure. And you've got a Rattata again. Oh dear. At least it's one shot, but I have 1 Vine Whip left, so I've got to be very careful with it. Yes, I'm switching. I'm not dealing with another Zubat. Although Saint is very close to a level, so he could get one. This is Andy's first time after evolving. He's got a lot bigger. And also does a lot more damage, as you have seen. And he also starts learning good moves. That's a Pidgeotto, so that's cool. Urgh! Now I'm mad! Okay, that's where you're supposed to go. Let's see what's the other way, shall we? I really want to fight this thing, but I know I'll run into an issue. Oh, there's nothing that way. Okay, I guess I'm going up then. Do I take a risk? Because here's the thing. if Henry gets paralyzed, it's not the end of the world, because I don't plan on using him. But he'll paralyze anyway. But Saint, on the other hand, if Saint gets paralyzed, I'm in big trouble. Yes, great idea. Use Stun Spore when I'm already paralyzed. When Henry's paralyzed, rather. Stupid. Really wants to make sure that Henry's definitely paralyzed. But I want Saint to get level 21, because he's right there. Oh, 20, not 21. He didn't learn a new move, it was irrelevant anyways. Hey, stop! I found these fossils. They're both mine. Super Nerd Miguel would like to battle. He sends out a Grimer. Not a good matchup for me. Grimer is a poison type, and one of the most annoying ones as well, because it gets a move that boosts its evasiveness, which means you can't hit it. And it also boosts its defense. And you got rid of my disable. Fantastic. Well, not my disable, you disabled my only attacking move, so that means I've now got to use Leech Seed, which I don't really want to use. Here's the other thing, I have to spam Poison Powder, even though it doesn't work because I'm not using my Grass move on it in case I need it for his next Pokemon. So I'm going to be stuck here a while until Tackle is no longer disabled. Still disabled. Lovely. Now it wears off. Well, a bit too late, but it's gone. Coughing. That is another poison type. Andy, you can deal with this a lot better than Saint can, so you will be going against this. Gust. Coughing has quite a bit of defense though, so that's the other problem, and again, it's a poison type, so Saint wouldn't have been able to touch it. Oh boy, poison gas. Luckily though, this is the last trainer that I will be facing in Mount Moon for the time being, because he signifies the end. And I'll be out of there soon. Sort of. I think there's still trainers outside, though, if memory serves. A Voltorb. Well, gotta go back to Saint, and I'm just gonna use Leech Seed to whittle its health down a little bit. Leech Seed can miss, by the way, and it also doesn't work on grass types, I'm fairly certain. I might be mistaken on that. I have been mistaken on a few things this playthrough. I promise I'm a big Pokemon fan, but I can't remember every single nitpicky detail, such as when every Pokemon evolves. Heck, I can't even remember when any of the Gen 4 starters evolve. I know when the Gen 3 ones do. Well, that was a waste. Well, luckily this battle will be over fairly soon. And down it goes. Okay, I'll share. We'll each take a fossil. No being greedy. Right, so we have... Do you want the Helix fossil? or the Dome Fossil. Now, to be honest, this choice doesn't really matter, because you get two Pokemon that are very similar, and you have to wait all the way until the 7th gym in the game before you can even get these Pokemon. If you pick the Helix Fossil, you get Omanyte, which evolves into Omastar. It is a rock-water type, and yeah, there's not really much else to say about it. At this point in the game, it's a bit late for a rock type, and although a water type does help it quite well, with what the 7th gym is, I'm not going to spoil what the 7th gym is yet. The 8th gym, it also does alright, but not as amazingly as some of the other water types. And at that point, you should have a water type anyways. And again, you'll figure out why later on. The other one is Kabutops. It's another rock water type, and pretty much roughly the same. I'm going to pick Omanyte, and the reason being is, well, it's my preferred one of the two. I don't plan on using either. This fossil's just going to sit in my pocket for most of the game. Alright, then this fossil is mine. Far away on Cinnabar Island, there's a Pokemon lab. They do research on regenerating fossils. And that's how you sort it out. And I took one step, and I get an encounter with another Zubat. Do you see why people don't like Zubat at the moment? Or, do you see why Zubat is one of those Pokemon that everyone dislikes? Found an antidote. I could use that on my Pidgeotto, but I think I'm fine. And I'm about to leave the cave anyways. And there we are. We've made it to Route 4. Route 4, Mount Moon, Cerulean City. Just checking for hidden items. These guys aren't trainers, by the way. A punch of roaring ferocity, packed with a destructive power. When the chips are down, Mega Punch is the ultimate attack. You agree? Yes? Now, let me teach it to your Pokemon. I have no Pokemon that can learn it, so I'll say no. You'll be back when you understand the worth of Mega Punch. It's got no use at the moment. A kick of brutal ferocity, packed with destructive power. When you get the right down to it, Mega Kick is the ultimate attack. Don't you agree? Okay, I'll teach it to your Pokemon. No. You'll come crawling back when you realise the value of Mega Kick. Okay, I don't need any of these moves for now. They're both normal moves despite them being punching and kicking, even though fighting type is literally one of the Pokemon types. Ah, there's a hidden item there. I see you. Found a raspberry, that cures burn. And there's an item up there. Can I get it? Yes, I can. And he fainted, that's fine. And TM5, which contains Roar. Roar is a move that will go last, but it will force the opponent to switch their Pokemon. But we can't go up there anyways, by the looks of it. Or can we? Can I go up here? No. Okay, well, there's a common thing that people forget as well. Once you go down these ledges, you cannot get back here for ages. So be very careful. So you keep going this way. But in order to get into Cerulean City, which is 2 out east, you have to jump down another ledge. As soon as you jump down this ledge, you cannot get back here for a long time. But we're going to do it now anyways, because I have no reason to hang around here. Over there's a patch of grass. Pretty much can find very similar stuff to what you find in Route 3, Route 2, and a bit of Viridian Forest. You can find a Pikachu in that patch of grass there as well, if memory serves. But I'm not adding a Pikachu to my team, so I don't need one. But here we are, Cerulean City. You're making an encyclopedia on Pokemon? That sounds amusing. Grass and caves handled easily. Bike shop. Well, let's go see how much these bikes cost, shall we? Hi, welcome to our bike shop. Have we got just the bike for you? Ah, $1,000,000 Poké Dollars. Seems like a steal. Sorry, you can't afford it. Thank you, come again. Wow, inflation has really hit hard, hasn't it? These bikes are cool, but they're way expensive. A plain city bike is good enough for me. After all, you can't put a shopping basket on a mountain bike. I mean, you could try, it just won't end very well. If that Slowbro wasn't there, you could cut down the small tree. That way you could get to the other side. I think there's a way around it though. Slowbro turned away. Slowbro, punch! No, you blew it again. Alright, here's the thing. We've made it to the next major town in the game. There is a gym here. Cerulean City, Pokemon Gym, leader Misty. The tomboyish mermaid. Okay, well if you can't figure out what type of gym that is, well, you'll just have to wait, because I'm not doing it in the next episode either, I don't think. However, I am up to my 20 minutes, so I'm going to call it an episode, seeing as this is a good place to do so. So thank you all so much for watching, and next time on Pokemon Fire Red, well, I'll let you know what my plan is in the next episode, but it involves more going after Team Rocket. Hope you all have a fantastic day, and see you guys next time.